Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Ben here at Galactic News Center. Today is the weekly Rebel review video reviewing the most recent episode of Star Wars Rebels, Legends of the Lasat. This episode was mainly focused on Zeb, which I really liked. He's definitely one of my favorite Rebels that there is on the show. So the episode starts off with the crew going into some planet to save refugees that were tipped to them by Ezra's mysterious informant. And that informant turns out to be none other than Hondo, the space pirate. And man, did I miss this guy. He was awesome in the Clone Wars. He's appeared a couple of times in Rebels. And I just think he's great for the show. Provides a sense of comedic relief for the show that I think Rebels would greatly benefit from, because I don't think the humor between Ezra, Kanan, and everybody else is all that great. But Hondo, just how slimy he is, I always thought was funny. So it's always good when he makes an appearance. So when they get to the refugees, they find that the Empire had actually secured them. But Hondo distracts them and allows the rebels to escape. But in true Hondo fashion, Hondo then informs the Empire that the rebels are on the run, and he offers them their location for a price. In even truer Hondo fashion, he then messages Ezra right away and says that, hey, the Empire's reinforcements are on the way. And with that little tip, the rebels are able to escape the base, but not after Hondo placed a tracker in the comm link and, that's right, you guessed it, told the Empire how to find the rebel ship. So the rebels make the jump to hyperspace, going to a planet that they don't know the coordinates of, who the refugees think exists through some prophecy. They're actually the same species as Zeb, I forgot to mention that, but they talk about a prophecy that will show them the way to their new home planet. Now, for the longest time, Zeb wants no part of these old traditions and doesn't believe in the planet, and we actually get to see a little insight into Zeb's past life. Turns out Zeb was actually a captain on Lasat, and he was tasked with defending the royal family from invaders, but when the Empire came, obviously they were too overwhelmed to do anything about it and to stop them, and Zeb actually took that really hard and never really felt worthy of the captain title. He felt like he let so many people down, and so many people died defending Lasat in the eventual failure. But eventually, Zeb comes around with the help of Ezra and a little pep talk, and he comes to grip with his past and is able to lead the way to the new planet through his combusted starfield. Turns out Zeb fulfilled the prophecy in some way, and their combusted starfield, or whatever it was called, thing was apparently extremely treacherous to fly through, but as they did it, Zeb was protecting the ship with some force field powers through his ancient staff. Whatever it was cool. I wasn't too worried about it. Obviously, the Empire couldn't follow them into the combusted thing, so they escaped the Empire and found the new planet, and turns out that there had been people living there for years, so the prophecy had in fact come true. Now, I know I wasn't crazy about Rebels when the season first started, and I've never been a huge Star Wars Rebels fan, but man, I gotta say that they're really getting better and better every week, and maybe not action-wise, the battle sequences still aren't up to par where I expect them to be, but definitely the emotional level of the show and the emotional connection to the characters is getting so much stronger, and I'm actually really excited to see where that takes us moving forward. So let me know what you guys think. Did you like the episode? Did you not like the episode? Tell me why. This has been Galactic News Center. I'm Ben. Thanks for watching, and as always, join me, and together we'll rule the galaxy.